Okay, this is for Michelle. This is the Samna reading about the shadow work. I'm going to the Healing Light Tarot first to pull one just to see what's going on. And then we're going to go in and see what the shadow work has going on. Ace of Pentacles about the new gift. Why is this buried? This is like coming in and it feels like it's so bright, so brilliant, so beautiful. This is big reward. This is big gift. It's coming in as a literal talent and it feels like it's buried. Not sure what that's about. We're going to take a look. Okay. All right. Going down now. Going down, going down. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to do this old school. Oh, instantly you want the High Priestess. And look. The cards are very busy for you today. Ace of Coins came out here. Ace of Coins here. You're looking at shadow work. Who sits at the liminal space but the High Priestess? Instantly. This is perfect for you right now, sweetie. Perfect. Let's see what's going on here. Why does this one want out? The Chariot. This is something that needs to be balanced coming forward for you. Really gorgeous energy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Huh. You've been really trying and striving hard to do something, wanting some sense of fairness that you feel like you're waiting for. Look at these cards. Let me finish laying this out and then we'll talk. And then we'll go in with clarifiers on top of this. This stuck energy, these energies are really challenging right here. Love seeing this here. Love seeing this. Anything else? Getting a chill on this one right here. This is the one that is usually to thine own self be true, and that's the challenge. That's the challenge. It's not so much that you go around inauthentic, but sometimes you don't speak up for self, stand for self as strongly as you need to. King of Coins here. Honoring. This is your higher self really reaching towards you. All right, what we got here? High Priestess needs to learn a lesson about unearthing the talent. What's the challenge? Unearthing the talent. High Priestess needs to really learn that lesson. The Chariot in the conscious thoughts and in the subconscious. Beautiful. But look how precarious this is stacked. Trying to juggle. Trying to placate and please. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Investing, it feels like quite consistently in the wrong thing, wrong person, wrong energy. Investing in trying to hold on, rather than just unearth your own gift, unearth your own talent. You can't be everything to everyone all the time, and you can't juggle and get all the needs met. What needs to be met is the important thing that you have that is singular, not the juggling. Your core strength is still buried. Your deep gift needs to come out. High Priestess wants to give it to you. High Priestess will be lighting up your clairs like a Christmas tree right now. Lighting up all kinds of things with the clairs. The self-doubt will creep in and you'll be like, yeah, I think that was just my own thought. Or, yeah, that third time I saw that feather or the rock or the penny or the third time whatever that sign is. No, I'm just looking too hard. The self-doubt that's coming in is creating the wobble, and this is something you're locked to or attached to, almost as if the devil had you in chains. And we know in the traditional tarot, we just lift that chain right off the neck. We don't have to be doing that anymore. The Chariot wants you to take your own spirituality into view and look under that veil. Now, typical Chariot shows this veil of stars, veil of lights, lighting up like the Christmas tree. All the clairs are coming in. To the point that your clairalience is coming in the other day. Now, clairalience is a weird one. That's when your sense of smell comes in, and it's like, mine came in the other day, and it hadn't happened before, that I was getting stinky fish and lots of briny smells. And usually it's more like floral or different kinds of perfume, different things like that. But this is what's coming in. Pay attention to all of your senses. Your clairs are trying to get to you any way they can. The spirit guides, the spirit ancestors, the other side is trying to get through as clearly as it can, so you can unearth your gift. It feels like you have multiple spiritual gifts going on, but trying to figure it all out doesn't solve. Trying to juggle them instead of being in the flow doesn't serve. Now, you in the position now, and I love this for you now. This is the Six of Cups. It's trying to give you the simple way. Usually this is the one where I say they're trading the rock for the candy bar. This one's just simply helping get the water out of the well and pour it so there can be enough water, enough spiritual and emotional gifting to move forward with. This is huge for you. Somebody else is trying to help you put that bucket down into the well, get the spiritual water out so you can drink from the well that feeds you, and then get this so you will have enough to be in flow, to sustain, to cleanse, to hydrate, to take care of. You need to go deep into that well. You need to go deep. Somebody will be there to help you. This is a friendship thing. This is a friend that understands the spiritual things, the spiritual epiphanies, understands what the struggle is like when we feel like we've got some of our toxic old shit reining us in, and it's us doing our own dance with the devil and outsmarting him how we need to. Recent past justice. Something karmic in the scales being balanced again. And even Lady Justice feels a little trapped. If you look at this, you can see the scales are there. The sword of truth is there, but she's not saying anything, and she's feeling a little tethered herself. I'm getting to ask, what karmic consequence have you been looking to play out in a certain way that you've been attached to? Because whatever this karmic fairness is in the way that you think the fairness should be, it's like somebody wanting a certain legal outcome in a court case or something like that. I'm using that as a metaphor. But they want a certain outcome, and they're attached to that outcome and not attached to what might actually be the karmic justice in the broader sense that needs to come through. Don't attach yourself to the outcome of whatever karmic lesson it is. Don't attach yourself to the outcome. Trust that karma's got this. Trust that justice is there, and the lesson is also there for you. Judgment. To thine own self be true, and screw the rest. To thine own self be true. Answer the higher call of your higher self. This is always what this card's about. Is it easy for you? Not right now. You've got a climb. I mean, look at this. You can see that ladder right there. It's like the angels have come down low to help lift you and help boost your butt up the ladder, to help you climb, to help you reconnect with your higher self, which allows your heart to be more open, which allows more vulnerability, even though you've tried to be protected, even though you've buried some things that are a little bit your weird, your woo, your talent, your gift, your hippie-trippy side, whatever this is, and how you want things to be. The higher self is coming down and carrying you up this ladder. This is huge for you. Understand you are being carried right now. We've all seen the old poem about footprints and Jesus carrying somebody when there was only one set of footprints in the sand. This feels like your higher self is coming down and scooping you up and carrying you right now. This is beautiful. Now here we have the Santa Fe burger. Now you guys know that I call this the Santa Fe burger. It's the Three of Wands. It's the Three of Wands. It's where you're waiting for the ships to come in, and usually it's just one person. You have people helping. They aren't going to that cliff because they're going to shove you off of it. You aren't getting this extra help about your spiritual stuff, these extra challenges, and this extra difficult challenge, the difficult climb, because they want you to have something harder. No, it's because they're there to help lift you. You're going to have to be patient. Trust that karma is doing what karma does. It's not your business. You might full well be helping somebody else's karma come into fulfillment and you don't even know it. Allow that the universe allows us to have blinders on this. Trust that what you've ordered or what you karmically need to have happen is moving towards you. King of Cups, detach from the outcome. Now, I want to see this guy. Water is being poured all over him. He's being showered with the gifts of water, showered with the gifts being poured towards him so he can detach. Huge amounts of love are being sent to you at this time. I want to see what else is the clarifier in the Samana about this shadow work for you. It feels like these two, I'm going to put this down here. These two right here. These two. The Justice and the King of Cups are tricky right now. The patience in the higher self, the patience in the judgment, important. But the karmic lesson and the balancing of the scales and detaching with the King of Cups, you know, I said keep calm and carry on. He's big kahuna riding the surf. He doesn't get so attached to one particular wave that he lets it take him under over and over and over and drowns. No, he detaches from that, comes back up above the surface and rides on. This is what's happening here. I want to see what's in the center of this, but particularly right here. Ah, okay. This is the Death card. You know this is the get off the branch and fly. You are too attached to the branch. It's like your caterpillar legs are so used to climbing across the branch and really sticking to the branch. The butterfly doesn't need to rely on just the caterpillar legs. The butterfly relies on wings. This is really a leap of faith, and a huge amount of faith is going to be asked of you right now. Now, I want to go into the 4 worlds because I felt called to pull those out. So we're going to look at those, okay? This is huge for you. If you would trust your wings, instead of holding so tightly to the branch, like it's like we're grabbing so tightly to the branch that we can't let go, and the wings are lifting. And instead of feeling like you're getting wrenched off the branch and, oh no, right? The thermals, okay? Let the wings expand. Okay, 4 worlds. All right, 10 of Pentacles, huge amount of reward, huge amount of legacy and breakthrough and reward. Look at all these people here to break through. And these ones look like very Capricorn energy. Breakthrough. Look at all the little devils around you. Look at all the little buggers around you. Look at all the little ones that have broken into this butterfly mode too. They're really, really there. It's legacy time for you. 4 of Cups. Don't turn away from what is being offered. Now, this is going to ask you to go into the shadow work. We're in the Samana. This actually plays really nice with this, but this is asking you to go in deep. This is asking you to go in really deep, and I want to be careful with these, but these are the 2 mermaids. It's the 4 of Cups. I'm getting, don't refuse the mission that you've been called to do, the mission you've been asked to do. This is major, like Capricorn energy, but this is also coming in with the eels from Little Mermaid that are like just doing whatever Ursula wants. The eels could have gone off and done their own thing as eels and done their thing. And then I'm also getting the Lemurian aspect of that mermaid energy coming through. What are these 2 bringing from the 4 worlds? The 9 of Pentacles. The independent woman needs to be here. And the 8 of Wands. So much coming at you. And look at the flight on that one. Look at that. No more attached to the branch for you. No more. This is powerful for you. Huge. Look at those wings. Look at this. No more attached to the branches. Actually in flight like an acrobat. Independent flight. Now this one. This 9 of Pentacles has some of that devil energy of hiding something, burying something. The Book of Wisdom here and the buried talent coming through. I mean, really. You can plant the seeds in your own garden, but you also have to let the fruit come in. Very, very interesting. Let's see what else is going on here. I want to look in the little version of the 4 worlds and see what else is opening up for you. Yeah, the death has to happen. There's major transformation happening for you. I want to look what else is happening, and I want to see down in 2025 in March. I don't know why we're being called to that, but that's what I'm being called to look at. What's happening between now and March? It's not just about one event in March. I'm going to get 4 cards. December, January, February, March. What's happening throughout? What's happening along that thread? Let's take a look. That's important for you. Oh my gosh. You can't make this shit up. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. You can't make this up. I wanted to look again. You have to unearth this talent. You have to look again how you do this with higher wisdom, with a little bit less being hard on yourself and letting the wisdom unfold. And then this is about the Lovers coming up, about how you do relationships, particularly those that are romantic relationships, particularly how you do relationships where you feel like you need to invest. This is something that's huge. And the soul contracts of those lessons. We have to make choices about who we share our life with, our lovers, and what we're in love with, what we love. The first love, our first love that we never really have emphasized enough in society, but our first love ought to be ourself. It needs to be ourself first. Then we choose whether we want to invite someone else in or we're going towards life purpose. Then we choose. But this gift that wants to come through is huge. What else do we got coming forward for you? 10 of Swords. Painful betrayals of the past, painful times of the past. You're trading something where it was what you thought was wisdom, and where you need more groundedness and growth. This is the 10s. These are completions, right? Completions of the painful lesson, completion of something. The lesson is learned, time to move on. Generational breakthrough. How you were taught the roles of others, not just lovers, but others in your world, was inadequate. It perhaps was the best they could teach you at the time, but what you saw modeled, what you saw shared, was inadequate at the time, and it taught you to somehow play small doesn't quite cover it, but not value what is your gift, not value self as much as you should. And it's time for that lesson to be shattered. Okay, what else is coming in? Ah! My favorite! The Tower. It's time for your liberation to come. This is the Tower card. It is gorgeous. I'm going to hold it up here real close so you can see. That is when the lightning bolt breaks through the tower. The crown is opened. The sacrifice is made. The beautiful disaster isn't beautiful at first. It just feels like awful. But the oh no, the disaster happens. Whatever was built up needed destroyed. Foundation needed destroyed. You take the insight, the lesson, and the liberation and move forward. This is beautiful. The plot twist, as Chad likes to call it. The liberation, the freedom, the tower. Something that's built up that doesn't need to be there anymore needs knocked down so something new can be moved towards. This is what's coming through. This is huge for you. It doesn't get much huger than this. Now, I want to tell you, as far as this goes, you have the Four of Cups, a refusal to see something, whether it's about the lovers or about something about history. This one came in with a distinct spin of the Lemurian energy, the Lucy energy on this. There is something about old lessons. There's something about fear base. There's something about the red and fear base, and it might be that you want to get some carnelian or something that's a red stone to help you feel more secure, more safe. It feels like survival, safety, red chakra, root chakra work needs to be done and examined and looked at. What keeps you trapped because of the fear of security and safety, those things need looked at. Okay? Understand that. Then you need to move forward. Then you need, like, the chakra realignment. I want to go to the healing light one more time. What else does she need to know? Can't make this up. Allow this to be transmuted through you. Allow whatever is your galactic Lemurian high priestess gifts to come through and teach you right now. This is high priestess. Do your energy of moon work. Every full moon, do your energy of this. This is huge, huge, huge. You're in a really big opening up of a zone of the high priestess year. It feels like you've had multiple high priestess chapters, and it feels like you're going to get some relief from intense curriculum because you're going to trust your gift more. I don't know what that's about, but that's what's coming through. You're going to get relief from intense curriculum, intense learnings and lessons, because you're going to trust yourself and your gift more. That's complete. That's beautiful. I love that for you. Absolutely love it for you. In fact, I love this so much. I think maybe I'll do, maybe I'll start offering Shadow Lessons readings, because this was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. And I was talking about Winter's Bone earlier and how I was called to those certain decks and calling out the difficult and the cold. And sometimes it feels like bitter, but there is a bitterness in the cold of winter that sometimes we have to get real about what we need to do, where our focus is, and what we need to be focusing on. So I'll give that some real thought. But that's what I've got. Thank you for asking me to do this. This was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a stunner. The Ace of Coins, this gift of resource. It's not just the money, and it's not just the talent. It's the gift of resource, and it's beautiful for you right now. Really beautiful. So that's what I got. I think that feels very, very complete. So I think that's probably where we'll leave it for today, unless you guys have any other questions. But holy cow, that was beautiful, honey. Beautiful, beautiful, Michelle. Beautiful. All right. Kim, do we have anybody else on the list, or are we about done for today? You're so welcome, honey. You are so, so welcome. No problem. No problem at all. So if we're done for today, that's A-okay, and we'll just kind of take a breath, and then it will be either tomorrow night or maybe Friday night that I'm on with Phil. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the Samana, the illustrated version. You might want the other one, you know, if you're going to work with it. It comes in, and it makes me think of kind of a little bit like the Pictorial Key from David Corsi, that kind of art in there. But look it up, and you'll know if you want to get that one or not. You'll know. It's clear? Okay. Well, then I'm going to let my vocal cords rest and chill out and probably go grab some lunch. Thank you guys for hanging with me and being with me every day. I love seeing you guys here. It's always so much fun. Stephanie. Yeah. Yeah. Michelle, I think you're onto something there. I think you're on the right track there. Big love to you all. Mwah. Have a happy, happy day. Take good care of yourselves. I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.